Success is not mysterious. It is not reserved for the lucky, the gifted, or the privileged. Yet most people will never experience it. Not because success is impossible, but because they refuse to live by the rules that success demands. People love the idea of success, but they hate the discipline, sacrifice, and discomfort that come with it. They want results without responsibility, rewards without effort, and victories without struggle. The truth is brutal but simple. Success has rules, and whether you like them or not, they apply to everyone equally. Break the rules, and life will break you. Follow them relentlessly, and life will eventually reward you. The first rule of success is radical responsibility. This is where most people fail before they even begin. Radical responsibility means accepting that your life is your fault. Your results, your failures, your income, your health, your relationships, and your mindset are all consequences of your decisions, not your parents, not your past, not your government, not your boss, you. The moment you blame something outside yourself, you give away your power. Responsibility is not a burden, it is freedom. When you accept responsibility, you stop waiting for permission, excuses disappear, and action becomes inevitable. Successful people don't waste time complaining about unfairness. They adapt, adjust, and dominate whatever environment they are placed in. The second rule of success is clarity of vision. Most people drift through life with vague wishes instead of clear goals. They say they want to be rich, happy, successful, or free, but they have no concrete definition of what that actually means. Without clarity, effort is wasted, energy is scattered, time is lost. Successful people are obsessively clear about what they want. They know exactly where they are going, why they are going there, and what they are willing to sacrifice to get there. Clarity eliminates confusion and hesitation. When your vision is clear, decisions become simple. When it's not, every choice feels overwhelming. Success begins the moment you decide, with absolute certainty, what you want your life to look like. The third rule of success is discipline over motivation. Motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes depending on mood, emotion, and circumstances. Discipline does not care how you feel. Discipline shows up when motivation disappears. Most people wait until they feel inspired to act, and that's why they stay average. Successful people build systems, routines, and habits that force progress even on bad days. They understand that consistency beats intensity. One disciplined action repeated daily will outperform random bursts of motivation every time. Discipline is doing what must be done, even when it is uncomfortable, boring, or painful, especially then. The fourth rule of success is mastery of time. Time is the most valuable asset you will ever have, yet it is the most abused. People waste years scrolling, watching, gossiping, and procrastinating, then wonder why their lives never change. Successful people treat time like currency. Every hour is invested, not spent. They eliminate low-value activities and focus on actions that compound over time. They understand that you cannot manage time, only priorities. If something does not move them closer to their goals, it is reduced or removed. The brutal truth is this: how you spend your days is how you spend your life. Waste your time and you waste your future. The fifth rule of success is embracing discomfort. Growth and comfort do not coexist. If your life feels easy, predictable, and safe, you are not growing. Successful people intentionally place themselves in uncomfortable situations. They take risks. They face rejection. They do hard things daily. While others run from discomfort, they walk directly into it. Discomfort is the price of progress. Every skill learned, every limit broken, and every level reached requires temporary pain. Most people quit when it gets uncomfortable. That is why they never reach extraordinary levels. The willingness to endure discomfort longer than others is a massive competitive advantage. The sixth rule of success is relentless learning. The world changes fast. Skills become obsolete. Industries collapse. Opportunities shift. Those who stop learning fall behind. Successful people are lifelong students. They read, study, observe, and adapt constantly. They invest in knowledge, skills, and self-development even when it is inconvenient. They learn from books, mentors, failures, and experiences. Knowledge compounds just like money. The more you learn, the more valuable you become. Ignorance is expensive. Learning is profitable. If you want to succeed long-term, your growth must never stop. The seventh rule of success is control of environment. Your environment shapes your behavior more than your willpower ever will. Most people fail because they stay in environments that reinforce laziness, negativity, and mediocrity. Successful people are ruthless about their surroundings. They choose who they spend time with, what content they consume, and what influences they allow into their minds. They understand that proximity creates probability. If you surround yourself with disciplined, ambitious people, discipline and ambition become normal. If you surround yourself with complainers and quitters, quitting becomes inevitable. Change your environment and your life will follow. The eighth rule of success is focus. Success does not come from doing everything. It comes from doing the right things repeatedly. Most people are distracted, scattered, and reactive. They chase trends, multitask endlessly, and start what they never finish. Successful people focus deeply on a small number of high-impact goals. They say no more than they say yes. They protect their attention aggressively. Focus allows energy to compound. One focused year can outperform a decade of distraction. The ability to concentrate without distraction is becoming rare, which makes it incredibly valuable. The ninth rule of success is resilience. Failure is guaranteed. Setbacks are inevitable. Loss, rejection, and disappointment are part of the process. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is not talent, luck, or intelligence. It is resilience. Successful people get knocked down and get back up repeatedly. They do not internalize failure as identity. They see it as feedback. Every setback becomes a lesson. Every obstacle becomes training. They understand that quitting is permanent, but failure is temporary. As long as you don't quit, you haven't lost. The 10th rule of success is patience with persistence. Success takes time, longer than you expect, longer than you want. Most people quit too early because they underestimate how long it takes to build something meaningful. Successful people play the long game. They remain patient with results but aggressive with effort. They show up daily, even when progress feels invisible. They trust the process while relentlessly executing the plan. Persistence turns ordinary people into extraordinary ones over time. Small actions repeated for years create massive outcomes that look like overnight success to outsiders. These 10 rules are simple, but they are not easy. That is why most people ignore them. They require sacrifice, discipline, self-honesty, and courage. But if you follow them relentlessly, your life will change. Not instantly, not magically, but inevitably. Success does not reward intentions, it rewards execution. This is the reality most people refuse to accept. They think wanting something badly is enough. They think dreaming counts as progress. It does not. The world does not care about your potential. It only responds to results. Every rule of success becomes useless without relentless execution. You can know all 10 rules intellectually and still live an average life if you do not apply them daily. Knowledge without action is self-deception. Let's return to Rule 1, radical responsibility, because this is the foundation everything else is built on. Without it, nothing works. Most people say they want success, but what they really want is sympathy. They want someone to tell them it's not their fault. They want comfort, not change. Radical responsibility is the moment you stop asking, why did this happen to me, and start asking, what am I going to do about it? That shift alone separates leaders from victims. When you accept full responsibility, excuses lose their power. You stop waiting for the perfect time, the perfect opportunity, or the perfect circumstances. You move with what you have, where you are, right now. This mindset is uncomfortable because it removes every escape route, but it is also empowering because it puts control back in your hands. Rule 2, clarity of vision is what keeps you from wasting years of your life chasing the wrong things. Most people are busy, but they are not productive. They confuse movement with progress. They wake up every day reacting to life instead of directing it. Without a clear vision, You become a slave to distractions, trends, and other people's expectations. Successful people do the opposite. They design their future first, then reverse engineer their actions. Their goals are not vague fantasies. They are specific, measurable, and time-bound. They know what success looks like down to the smallest detail. When your vision is clear, your tolerance for nonsense disappears. You stop entertaining distractions because you know what they are costing you. Rule 3. Discipline over motivation becomes critical when life gets hard because life will get hard. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is structural. Motivation depends on how you feel. Discipline depends on who you decide to be. High achievers do not rely on inspiration. They rely on identity. They see themselves as disciplined people, and disciplined people act consistently regardless of mood. They build routines that remove decision fatigue. They don't ask themselves if they feel like working. They work because it's what they do. Discipline compounds silently. No one applauds you for waking up early, staying consistent, or saying no to temptation. But over time, those invisible decisions create visible dominance. Rule 4. Mastery of time is where dreams either live or die. Everyone gets the same 24 hours. The difference is how those hours are used. Most people leak time. They lose it to distractions that provide short-term pleasure and long-term regret. They say they don't have time, but what they really mean is they don't have priorities. Successful people schedule their lives around what matters most. They plan their days intentionally. They protect their mornings. They batch low-value tasks and eliminate unnecessary obligations. They understand that saying yes to one thing means saying no to another. Time is not just passing. It is passing you. If you don't control it, it will control you. Rule 5. Embracing discomfort is the rule that filters out the weak. Most people want growth, but they avoid the exact conditions that create it. They want confidence without challenge, success without risk, and strength without struggle. That is not how reality works. Every meaningful level up in life requires discomfort. Discomfort is not a sign that something is wrong. Discomfort is every meaningful level up in life requires discomfort. Discomfort is not a sign that something is wrong. It is a signal that something is working. High achievers reframe pain as progress. They don't avoid difficult conversations, demanding schedules, or intimidating opportunities. They lean into them. They understand that comfort is seductive, but it kills potential. If your life feels too comfortable, you are probably not pushing hard enough. Rule 6. Relentless learning is what keeps successful people relevant and dangerous in a changing world. The moment you stop learning, you start declining. Skills that made you successful yesterday may be useless tomorrow. High achievers never assume they know enough. They stay curious. They read books most people ignore. They study psychology, strategy, money, and human behavior. They learn from failure faster than others learn from success. Learning gives you leverage. It allows you to do more with less effort. In a competitive world, the person who learns faster wins. Rule 7. Control of environment is about protecting your mind like it matters, because it does. Your thoughts shape your actions, and your environment shapes your thoughts. If you surround yourself with negativity, laziness, and low standards, those traits will become normal to you. High achievers are intentional about what they allow into their mental space. They limit exposure to toxic people, meaningless content, and constant noise. They create environments that make discipline easier and distraction harder. This is not arrogance. It is survival. You cannot expect to live an extraordinary life while swimming in an average environment. Rule 8. Focus is rare, and rarity creates value. The modern world is designed to destroy your attention. Notifications, social media, endless entertainment. Most people are constantly interrupted, constantly stimulated, and constantly distracted. As a result, they never go deep enough to produce anything meaningful. High achievers train their focus like a muscle. They work in blocks. They eliminate distractions. They commit to finishing what they start. Focus allows ordinary effort to produce extraordinary results. One focused hour beats 8 distracted ones. Master your attention, and you master your outcomes. Rule 9. Resilience is the backbone of success. If you cannot handle failure, you are not built for success. Every successful person has been rejected, embarrassed, doubted, and defeated. The difference is that they didn't stop. They didn't make failure personal. They used it as data. They adjusted and kept moving. Resilience is not about being fearless. It is about acting despite fear. It is about getting back up when quitting would be easier. The path to success is not straight. It is messy, painful, and unpredictable. Resilience keeps you in the game long enough to win. Rule 10, patience with persistence is the final filter. Most people quit too soon. They overestimate what they can do in a month and underestimate what they can do in 5 years. High achievers understand compounding. They trust that small, consistent actions will eventually create massive results. They don't need immediate validation. They stay committed even when progress is invisible. Persistence without patience leads to burnout. Patience without persistence leads to stagnation. You need both. Here is the truth most people will never accept. Success is boring. It is repetitive. It is unglamorous. It is built on routines no one sees, sacrifices no one applauds, and consistency no one celebrates. But over time, those boring actions create extraordinary freedom. While others chase shortcuts, successful people commit to fundamentals. While others look for hacks, they build habits. While others quit, they persist. Success is not about becoming someone else. It is about becoming a stronger, more disciplined version of who you already are. It is about aligning your actions with your goals, your habits with your values, and your time with your vision. These 10 rules are not optional. They are non-negotiable. You either live by them or you pay the price of ignoring them. And the price of ignoring them is a life of regret. If this message hit you, if it made you uncomfortable, if it forced you to think differently about your life, then don't walk away like nothing happened. This channel exists for people who refuse to stay average, who are tired of excuses, and who are ready to level up their mindset every single day. Subscribe now, not later, not someday, now. Because every video on this channel is designed to push you harder, wake you up, and remind you what you're capable of. Most people won't subscribe because they want comfort, not growth. If you're different, prove it. Subscribe, turn on notifications, and commit to becoming better every day. There are no shortcuts to greatness, no magic formula, no instant hack, no easy path that guarantees success. Every person who has achieved extraordinary results has done so the hard way, through relentless effort, unshakable discipline, and countless hours of work when nobody was watching. Hard work is the ultimate equalizer. It doesn't care about talent, luck, or circumstance. It only rewards persistence, focus, and the refusal to quit. If you want to succeed, you must embrace the grind, endure the struggle, and commit to the long-term process, even when it feels uncomfortable, invisible, or unfair. The people who try to take shortcuts may experience temporary gains, but real success, the kind that lasts, comes from dedication, sacrifice, and consistency. Every early morning, every extra hour, every extra step you take when others are resting compounds into momentum that no shortcut could ever create. You must understand this. Hard work builds resilience, confidence, and mastery. It transforms ordinary effort into extraordinary results. Excuses, distractions, and quick fixes will never replace the power of consistent effort. The journey will be long, exhausting, and sometimes discouraging, but every step forward is an investment in your future. If you're serious about breaking limits, achieving your goals, and creating a life you can be proud of, then subscribe to my channel right now and join a community committed to working harder than anyone else, pushing further than anyone else, and proving that success is earned, not given. Remember, there is no shortcut around discipline, no hack around sacrifice, and no substitute for effort. Only hard work wins. Only relentless action produces results. Only those willing to endure, persist, and grind every single day will rise above mediocrity and reach the top. So stop looking for the easy path. Stop waiting for luck or inspiration. Step up, put in the work, and show the world that nothing can replace your dedication, focus, and unbreakable will. Your hard work is your advantage, and it will make you unstoppable. Hard work is not glamorous. It doesn't come with instant recognition, applause, or viral attention. It comes in the quiet moments, the early mornings when the world sleeps, the late nights when your energy is fading, and the countless hours when nobody sees the effort you put in. That is where champions are forged. The people who achieve extraordinary success don't rely on shortcuts, gimmicks, or luck. They rely on relentless consistency, discipline, and a refusal to settle for mediocrity. Every challenge you face, every obstacle in your path, every failure along the way is a chance to strengthen your resolve, sharpen your skills, and prove to yourself that nothing can stop you. Success is a product of cumulative effort, and the more willing you are to endure struggle, sacrifice, and repetition, the greater your results will be. Understand this: anyone can seek an easy way out, but few have the courage to commit to the grind. The shortcuts may feel tempting, but they never deliver lasting results. Hard work compounds in ways that shortcuts never can. Every time you push beyond your limits, every time you choose effort over comfort, you are building a version of yourself that is unstoppable. You are creating momentum that propels you closer to your goals, and that momentum becomes your advantage over everyone who chooses the easier path. If you want to rise above mediocrity, if you want to achieve results that others only dream of, then commit to the process and subscribe to my channel right now. Join a community of people who understand that there are no easy paths, no hacks, no quick fixes, only relentless action, discipline, and hard work. This is where greatness is forged, where limits are shattered, and where ordinary people become extraordinary. Remember, shortcuts are illusions. Temporary wins are fleeting. True, lasting success comes only from effort, persistence, and the courage to outwork everyone else. Day in and day out, grind in silence, work relentlessly. Your hard work will become your legacy. Your results will speak louder than anyone's opinion, and your dedication will make you unstoppable. Hard work is not just about effort. It's about consistency, resilience, and the refusal to quit when things get tough. Every person who has ever achieved greatness has faced moments when giving up seemed easier than pushing forward. They've felt the fatigue, the doubt, and the fear, but what separates those who succeed from those who settle is the ability to embrace struggle as part of the journey. There are no shortcuts to mastery, no hacks to replace hours of practice, no tricks to bypass discipline, and no substitutes for persistence. Every late night you grind, every early morning you push, every extra effort you put in quietly compounds into the momentum that makes the impossible possible. Understand this: success is not an event, it is a habit. It is the accumulation of small, relentless actions taken consistently over time. The person who outworks everyone else, who refuses to make excuses, who shows up even when motivation fades, is the person who eventually stands at the top. Shortcuts may feel tempting, but they are illusions. They give temporary relief, temporary progress, but they never build strength, skill, or resilience. True victory is earned through sweat, sacrifice, and unwavering dedication. Every obstacle in your path is a test of your commitment. Every failure is a lesson. Every challenge is an opportunity to prove that you are stronger than you thought, braver than you imagined, and more capable than anyone else believed. The world rewards results, not promises. And the results you seek will never come from shortcuts, laziness, or waiting for the right moment. They will come from the relentless grind you embrace today. So stop looking for the easy way. Stop hoping for luck. Stop waiting for shortcuts that don't exist. Work harder than everyone else. Outlast the competition. Push further than yesterday. And remember, your effort, your discipline, and your refusal to quit are the only things that will make you unstoppable. There is no substitute for hard work. Talent alone will not carry you. Luck alone will not lift you. The people who achieve greatness are not those who hope for shortcuts. They are the ones who are willing to endure discomfort, outwork everyone else, and push beyond limits that others dare not approach. Every challenge you face is an opportunity to grow. Every obstacle is a test of your commitment, and every failure is a lesson that makes you stronger. Hard work builds more than skill. It builds resilience, confidence, and an unstoppable mindset that no obstacle can break. Understand this: the path to success will be difficult. There will be times when you feel exhausted, moments when doubt creeps in, and days when the results seem invisible. But every action you take now compounds into the future you desire. Every extra hour, every sacrifice, every choice to persist when quitting seems easier is creating momentum that no shortcut could ever give. This is the power of hard work. It turns ordinary effort into extraordinary results and builds a foundation so strong that nothing can shake it. If you're serious about achieving your goals and refusing to settle for mediocrity, then subscribe to my channel now. Join a community of people who understand that success is earned, not given. That greatness comes from relentless effort, not luck. And that every barrier, every challenge, and every limitation can be overcome through consistent hard work. Remember, shortcuts are illusions. Hard work is the only real path to victory. Commit to the grind, embrace the struggle, and push beyond every limit. Your effort will speak louder than words ever could. Your discipline will carry you farther than talent alone. And your dedication will make you unstoppable. Greatness is earned one day, one action, and one sacrifice at a time. So start now, work harder than yesterday, and prove to the world that nothing can replace your relentless effort. Hard work is not easy, and that is exactly why it is so powerful. The moment you decide to commit fully, to show up every day even when you're tired, to push past fear, doubt, and distraction, is the moment you start separating yourself from everyone who settles for less. The people who reach the top are not the ones looking for shortcuts. They are the ones who embrace the grind, who trust the process, and who refuse to quit no matter how difficult the journey becomes. Every success story you admire is built on countless hours of effort that nobody saw, every late night, every early morning, and every moment when it would have been easier to give up. That is the reality. The work that nobody notices is the work that counts the most. Understand this. Discipline beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Consistency beats motivation when motivation fades. Persistence beats excuses when the journey feels impossible. The hard work you put in today, even when it's uncomfortable or invisible, is the investment that guarantees your future success. Every challenge is an opportunity to push yourself further. Every failure is a lesson that strengthens your resolve. Every small step forward compounds into momentum that no shortcut could ever provide. If you are ready to commit to this journey, to push past mediocrity, and to embrace the grind that builds true success, then subscribe to my channel now. Join a community of people who don't wait for luck, don't chase shortcuts, and don't settle for temporary wins. Here, we understand that only relentless effort, consistent discipline, and unwavering focus produce results that last. Remember, there is no shortcut around sacrifice, no replacement for effort, and no magic path to success. Only hard work wins. Only persistence creates results. Only those willing to endure the grind will rise above every obstacle, achieve every goal, and prove to themselves and the world that nothing can replace relentless effort. The journey is yours, the work is yours, the results are yours to earn, and nothing will feel better than the victory you build through your own hard work. Hard work is the ultimate equalizer. No matter your background, talent, or circumstances, effort levels the playing field. While others are looking for shortcuts, you can get ahead simply by showing up consistently, putting in the work, and refusing to quit. Every skill you develop, every habit you build, every extra step you take in silence compounds into unstoppable momentum. Remember, growth happens in discomfort, the moments that test your patience, endurance, and perseverance. That is where champions are forged and where ordinary effort becomes extraordinary results. The world rewards those who grind while others sleep, who persist when others quit, and who trust the process even when it is unseen. No one achieves greatness by taking the easy path. Every barrier, every challenge, every failure you face is a stepping stone toward mastery. Hard work requires sacrifice, giving up comfort, giving up excuses, and giving up the illusions of instant success. But with every sacrifice comes strength. With every obstacle comes resilience. And with every setback comes invaluable experience. The person who refuses shortcuts and embraces effort builds not only results, but character. They become unstoppable because they have trained themselves to endure, to persist, and to rise stronger each time life tries to hold them back. If you want results that last, you must outwork everyone else silently, relentlessly, and consistently. There will be days when your body is tired, your mind is drained, and motivation feels non-existent. Those are the days that define you. Those are the days where effort matters most. Every hour you grind, every task you complete when no one is watching, every bit of progress you make while others pause, is building momentum that cannot be replicated by shortcuts or luck. Remember, temporary wins fade. Real, Lasting success comes only from consistent effort over time. Success is not given, it is earned. It is earned in the small victories, the repeated efforts, and the countless hours of work nobody notices. Hard work builds habits, habits build skills, and skills build results. Anyone can wish, anyone can talk about their dreams, but only the person willing to outwork everyone else will see their vision come to life. Barriers will appear. Critics will doubt you. Challenges will push you to the edge. But every step you take toward your goal, no matter how small, breaks down walls and proves that persistence is far stronger than talent alone. Now is the time to commit. Stop chasing shortcuts. Stop hoping for instant success. Stop waiting for luck. The only path to real achievement is through relentless hard work. Every sacrifice, every extra effort, every moment of focus compounds into a future where your results speak for themselves. Remember, hard work is not temporary. It creates a foundation for lifelong success. If you embrace the grind, trust the process, and refuse to quit, nothing will be able to stop you. Your effort is your advantage, your persistence is your weapon, and your discipline is your legacy. Subscribe to my channel now to join a community of people who understand that shortcuts never win, only relentless hard work does. Together, we will push past limits, crush barriers, and achieve the kind of success that is impossible without effort. Remember, there is no substitute for discipline, sacrifice, and relentless action. Only hard work wins, and now it's your turn to prove it. There comes a moment in every person's life when they must decide who is really in control, their circumstances or their mindset. The mindset that crushes all excuses is not loud, not arrogant, not dramatic. It is quiet, disciplined, and relentless. It is the voice inside you that refuses to negotiate with weakness, that refuses to blame the weather, the economy, your past, your parents, your failures, or your fears. It understands one powerful truth. Excuses are comfort disguised as logic. When you say, "I don't have time," what you often mean is, it's not a priority. When you say, "I'm not ready," what you really feel is fear. When you say, "I'll start tomorrow," you are choosing temporary relief over permanent growth. The mindset that crushes all excuses recognizes these patterns and cuts through them with responsibility. It says, maybe it's hard, maybe it's unfair, maybe I'm behind, but it's still my move. That is power. Because the moment you take ownership, you take back control. This mindset doesn't wait for motivation, it creates discipline. It doesn't depend on perfect conditions. It adapts to imperfect ones. It doesn't compete with others, it competes with yesterday's version of itself. While others are explaining why they can't, this mindset is figuring out how it can. It wakes up early not because it feels amazing, but because goals demand effort. It works late not because it loves exhaustion, but because dreams require sacrifice. It fails, but instead of saying this isn't for me, it says, what can this teach me? That shift changes everything. Excuses focus on obstacles. This mindset focuses on options. Excuses protect your ego. This mindset builds your character. Excuses keep you comfortable. This mindset makes you capable. And capability is what builds confidence, not positive thinking alone, but repeated action in the face of resistance. Understand this clearly. Nobody who has ever built something meaningful did it without discomfort. The difference is they didn't romanticize their struggle, and they didn't publicize their pain. They weaponized it. They turned rejection into fuel, criticism into data, and setbacks into strategy. The mindset that crushes excuses does not deny emotion. It simply refuses to let emotion dictate action. You can feel tired and still train. You can feel afraid and still speak. You can feel uncertain and still start. That is maturity, that is growth, that is strength. And here is the most important truth. This mindset is not something you are born with. It is something you build, one decision at a time. Every time you choose discipline over distraction, ownership over blame, courage over comfort, you are strengthening it. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, even a small one, you are building self-trust. And self-trust is the foundation of unstoppable momentum. So stop waiting for the perfect mood, the perfect timing, the perfect support, the perfect confidence. Start where you are. Use what you have. Do what you can today, because in the end, success does not belong to the most talented or the most connected. It belongs to the one who refused to make excuses when it would have been easy to do so. Adopt the mindset that says, no matter what, I will find a way. And once you truly live by that standard, excuses will have no place left to survive in your life. The moment you truly begin to destroy excuses is the moment you stop asking life for permission to become better. Most people wait for confidence before they act, but the mindset that crushes all excuses understands that confidence is not the starting line, it is the result of action repeated over time. You don't become strong and then face challenges. You face challenges and become strong through them. Every morning presents a silent choice: remain the person shaped by habits of comfort or become the person shaped by decisions of growth. This mindset chooses growth even when no one is watching, even when results are slow. It understands that success is rarely a dramatic breakthrough. It is usually boring consistency executed daily, while others complain about lack of motivation. This mindset builds systems. It sets routines, creates structure, and removes distractions because it knows discipline reduces the need for willpower. Excuses thrive in chaos, but purpose thrives in order. When you plan your day, protect your time, and focus your energy, excuses begin to lose their power. This mindset also changes how you view failure. Instead of seeing failure as proof of limitation, you begin to see it as feedback. Every mistake becomes information. Every setback becomes adjustment. Every rejection becomes redirection. You stop taking losses personally and start using them strategically. The truth is, excuses often come from fear of judgment, fear of looking foolish, fear of being criticized, fear of not being good enough. But the mindset that crushes excuses realizes something liberating. People are too busy worrying about their own lives to analyze yours as deeply as you think. Once you stop performing for approval, you start performing for progress. And progress is addictive. Small wins stack into momentum. Momentum builds belief, and belief fuels bigger action. You also begin to understand that energy follows purpose. When your goal is clear, fatigue becomes manageable. When your why is strong, obstacles become temporary. The excuse-driven mind asks, why is this happening to me? But the disciplined mind asks, what is this preparing me for? That single question transforms struggle into training. You start embracing hard tasks first, confronting problems directly instead of avoiding them, because avoidance strengthens excuses while action weakens them. Over time, you develop resilience, the ability to continue moving forward even when motivation disappears. And this is where most people fall behind. They rely on feelings, while you rely on standards. Feelings change daily. Standards remain constant. The mindset that crushes all excuses also accepts responsibility without self-hate. It does not blame others, but it also does not insult itself for mistakes. Instead, it learns, adjusts, and moves forward quickly. It understands that perfection is unnecessary. Progress is everything. Each day becomes a chance to prove to yourself that you are capable of more than your doubts suggest. And slowly, almost quietly, your identity begins to change. You no longer see yourself as someone trying, you become someone who executes. You no longer search for motivation, you create momentum. You no longer explain why things didn't happen, you make things happen. And when this shift fully takes root, excuses stop feeling comforting. They start feeling unacceptable. Because deep inside, you now know what you are capable of. And once a person realizes their potential, settling for less becomes the hardest thing of all. At the highest level, the mindset that crushes all excuses is built on identity, not intensity. Most people try to change their results without changing who they believe they are. They say, I want to be successful, but deep down they still see themselves as inconsistent. They say, I want to be disciplined, but they still identify as someone who quits when it gets hard. The truth is this: you will always act in alignment with the story you tell yourself about who you are. So the real shift happens when you stop saying, I'm trying to be disciplined, and start saying, I am a disciplined person. That subtle difference changes your standards. And when your standards rise, excuses begin to feel like a betrayal of your identity. A disciplined person doesn't skip because they're tired. They rest strategically and return stronger. A committed person doesn't disappear when things get uncomfortable. They lean in and adapt. When you adopt this identity-driven mindset, your behavior becomes consistent because it is no longer based on emotion, it is based on who you believe yourself to be. This mindset also understands delayed gratification. It knows that comfort now often creates regret later, and effort now creates freedom later. while others chase short-term pleasure. Scrolling, procrastinating, avoiding difficult conversations, you choose long-term growth. You choose to train when it hurts, study when it's boring, build when it's slow, and save when it's tempting to spend. Why? Because you are no longer addicted to easy dopamine, you are committed to meaningful progress. And this commitment builds mental toughness, not the loud, aggressive kind, but the calm, controlled resilience that says, I can handle this. Every time you push through resistance, you expand your capacity. What once felt impossible becomes manageable. What once felt overwhelming becomes routine. And slowly, the obstacles that stop other people don't even slow you down. Another powerful element of this mindset is radical ownership. No more blaming the past, no more pointing fingers, no more waiting for rescue. You accept that while you cannot control everything that happens to you, you can always control your response. And in that response lies your power. You stop saying it's not my fault and start asking, what can I do about it? That question transforms victims into leaders. Because leaders don't waste time complaining about conditions, they improve them. Even in unfair situations, you search for leverage. Even in difficult seasons, you look for growth. This does not mean you ignore pain. It means you refuse to let pain define your direction. And perhaps the most powerful shift of all is this. You stop negotiating with yourself. When it's time to work, you work. When it's time to train, you train. When it's time to rest, you rest. With intention, not guilt. You remove the internal debate that drains energy. Excuses are born in negotiation. Maybe later, maybe tomorrow, maybe when I feel better. But the decisive mind says, now. And action follows immediately. That speed of execution separates dreamers from achievers. The world is full of talented people who hesitate. It is full of intelligent people who overthink. It is full of capable people who wait. But the person with the mindset that crushes excuses moves imperfectly, imperfect timing, imperfect conditions, but consistently forward. In the end, this mindset is not about being superhuman. It is about being accountable. It is about honoring your potential enough to demand more from yourself. It is about understanding that your future is built by what you tolerate today. If you tolerate excuses, you build limitation. If you tolerate discipline, you build strength. So choose your standards carefully, choose your identity intentionally, and choose action relentlessly. Because when you truly commit to becoming the kind of person who finds a way instead of an excuse, there is no obstacle powerful enough to permanently stop you. There is a level beyond discipline, beyond motivation, beyond even confidence. And that level is self-respect. The mindset that crushes all excuses is built on a deep respect for your own potential. When you truly respect yourself, you stop breaking promises to yourself. You stop choosing temporary comfort over long-term greatness. You stop saying, I'll do it tomorrow, when you know that tomorrow is just fear wearing a polite disguise. Self-respect demands action. It demands that you show up even when no one is clapping, even when progress is invisible, even when the only person who knows whether you worked or not is you. Because at the end of the day, the real competition is not with the world, it's with your lower self. The version of you that wants to sleep in, the version that wants to quit early, the version that wants to explain instead of execute. Every single day, those two versions of you are fighting, and the one that wins is the one you feed with action. This mindset understands that pressure is a privilege. The weight you feel is not proof that you are weak. It is proof that you are carrying something meaningful. Responsibilities, goals, expectations, they are not burdens when you view them correctly. They are opportunities to grow stronger. Instead of asking, why is this so hard, you begin asking, who do I need to become to handle this? That question shifts your focus from the obstacle to your evolution. You stop shrinking your goals to match your comfort, and you start expanding your capacity to match your vision. Growth becomes intentional. You train your body. You sharpen your skills. You guard your time. You protect your focus because you understand something powerful. Distractions are the modern excuse, and focus is the modern superpower. The mindset that crushes excuses also masters emotional control, not by suppressing feelings, but by leading them. You may feel doubt, but you act anyway. You may feel fear, but you move anyway. You may feel tired, but you continue strategically. You are no longer controlled by moods. You are guided by mission. And when your mission is clear, excuses become small, very small, because purpose makes pain tolerable and discipline sustainable. The road will never be smooth. There will be setbacks. There will be criticism. There will be days when nothing seems to work. But instead of spiraling, you stabilize. Instead of complaining, you recalibrate. That calm resilience is what separates temporary motivation from permanent transformation. So here is the truth. You don't need more time. You don't need perfect conditions. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You need a decision, a real one, a line in the sand decision that says, from this point forward, excuses are no longer an option. Once that decision is made, your standards rise, your habits tighten, your circle sharpens, your focus deepens, and your results begin to reflect the new identity you've chosen. If this message is pushing you, challenging you, waking something up inside you, then don't just listen and move on. Make a commitment. Apply it. And if you want more content that strengthens your mindset, builds discipline, and pushes you towards your highest level, make sure you subscribe to this channel and stay connected. Because growth is not a one-time spark. It's a daily fire. And together, we're building the mindset that refuses to settle, refuses to complain, and refuses to make excuses. If you're serious about taking action in your life, stop waiting and start now. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, because here on this channel, we bring you daily motivation, life-changing insights, and the push you need to stop procrastinating and start achieving. Don't just watch, take action, and let's rise together. Every dream worth pursuing comes with a price. If it were easy, everyone would have it. But your dreams, those burning visions inside your heart, are not meant to be comfortable. They demand something from you. Sacrifice. The kind of sacrifice that tests your limits, stretches your patience, and forces you to choose long-term gain over short-term comfort. To achieve greatness, you cannot live the same life everyone else lives. You cannot scroll endlessly while opportunities pass you by. You cannot cling to every moment of comfort and expect extraordinary results. Dreams are expensive, not in money, but in focus, discipline, and persistence. They demand that you wake up early when the world is still asleep, that you work harder than anyone else, that you study, practice, and perfect when others are partying, resting, or distracted. They demand that you endure criticism and skepticism without flinching, that you embrace failure as feedback, and that you take responsibility when the world tells you it's too hard. Dreams demand sacrifice because they are not for the faint-hearted. They are for the relentless, the patient, the disciplined. Every hour you spend on your phone scrolling is an hour stolen from your potential. Every fear you let control you is a chance lost. Every time you choose comfort over growth, you delay your destiny. But here's the truth. Sacrifice is not punishment. It is preparation. The late nights, the early mornings, the pain, the struggle, they are shaping you into the person capable of achieving the dream. No one can hand it to you. No one can do it for you. You must pay the price with your time, your energy, your comfort, and sometimes your ego. And when you finally achieve it, when you reach that summit, you will realize the beauty of sacrifice, because the dream itself will taste sweeter knowing you earned it. So stop negotiating with your potential. Stop awaiting the grind. Stop waiting for the right time or the perfect conditions. Your dreams demand sacrifice, and if you are unwilling to pay the price, they will remain distant, mere wishes in your imagination. But if you are willing to endure, to give more than you take, to invest in yourself relentlessly, then nothing can stop you. Dreams are not cheap, but the reward for those who sacrifice is priceless. Your dreams will never wait for you to feel ready. They demand action now, and they demand that you push past the voice inside your head that whispers, "I'm too tired," or "maybe tomorrow." Every moment you hesitate is a moment stolen from your potential. And yes, it's hard. Sacrifice is never easy. You will have to give up comfort, ignore distractions, and sometimes say no to people and things you love just to say yes to your future. But here's the truth. Every successful person you admire has walked this same path. They didn't wait for motivation. They created it. They didn't wait for perfect timing. They worked through imperfect conditions. And they didn't complain when it hurt. They embraced the pain because they understood that every late night, every early morning, every lonely hour spent grinding was shaping them into the person capable of achieving their dream. You can do the same. but only if you commit fully, without excuses, without hesitation, and if you want more powerful motivation, more strategies to crush obstacles, and the push to keep your dreams alive no matter what. Make sure you subscribe to this channel right now, because this is where we turn ambition into action and ideas into unstoppable results. Sacrifice is not just about giving up things. It's about choosing what truly matters over what feels easy. Every dream worth having will demand that you prioritize it above distractions, above comfort, above instant gratification. While others are scrolling, relaxing, or doubting themselves, you must be learning, training, or working quietly, consistently, relentlessly. The world will tell you to take it easy, to follow the safe path, to settle, but your dreams are not safe, and they are not meant to be ordinary. They require courage, they require endurance, and they require that you endure loneliness and resistance without giving up. Every moment of discomfort is shaping your character, strengthening your will, and preparing you for the life you've imagined. Remember, dreams are never for the faint-hearted. They are for the ones willing to pay the price, to go further than others, and to refuse excuses. There will be setbacks, there will be doubts, there will be days when everything seems impossible. But the sacrifices you make today will become the foundation for your triumph tomorrow. The effort, the discipline, the focus, the nights spent grinding while others sleep. This is what separates dreamers from achievers. And if you want more daily motivation and strategies to overcome obstacles and stay committed to your dreams, make sure you subscribe to my channel now, because this is the place where we turn sacrifice into success and challenges into unstoppable momentum. Sacrifice is not a one-time act. It is a lifestyle. It is the daily commitment to put in the work when no one is watching, to stay consistent when results are slow, and to embrace the grind even when it feels exhausting. Every hour spent pushing yourself, every early morning you wake up to train or study, every decision to focus instead of procrastinate is a deposit into the bank of your future. Dreams demand that you prioritize long-term vision over short-term comfort, and that often means choosing paths that are lonely, difficult, and uncertain. But the people who succeed are not the ones who had it easy. They are the ones who endured, the ones who stayed committed when others quit, the ones who treated every obstacle as an opportunity to grow stronger. You will face criticism, rejection, and setbacks, but these are not signs to stop. They are signals that you are on the path that matters. The sacrifices you make now, the discomfort you endure today, and the effort you put in when no one notices are all shaping the life you dream of. And one day, when you finally achieve that dream, you will realize that every moment of struggle, every hard choice, and every ounce of persistence was worth it, because you didn't just reach your goal, you became the person capable of reaching it. Every dream that truly matters will challenge you in ways you never imagined. It will demand patience when you want instant results, persistence when failure knocks at your door, and courage when fear tells you to quit. Dreams are not handed out to those who wish. They are earned by those who sacrifice. You will have to let go of habits, distractions, and even relationships that no longer serve your growth. You will have to face days when everything feels heavy, when the world seems against you, and when giving up would be the easiest option. But this is exactly where your character is forged. The nights you stay awake working on your goals while others sleep. The mornings you rise early when your bed feels like the only safe place. The moments you say no to temporary pleasure in order to say yes to long-term greatness. These are not just acts of effort. They are declarations of your commitment, your discipline, and your determination. Sacrifice is not punishment. It is preparation. Every challenge you endure, every discomfort you accept, every obstacle you face and overcome is strengthening the muscles of your mind and the resilience of your spirit. The truth is, the bigger the dream, the greater the price. You may have to push past fear, doubt, and exhaustion hundreds of times before you see progress, but every step forward is building the person capable of achieving what others think is impossible. And here's the most important lesson. Sacrifice is not a signal that you are being punished. It is the proving ground that separates ordinary from extraordinary. While others are seeking comfort, you are building greatness. While others are avoiding responsibility, you are cultivating power. Every late night, every early morning, every moment you endure when others give in is quietly creating a version of you that is unstoppable. That is why your dreams demand sacrifice, not to break you, but to build you. Not to punish you, but to prepare you. Not to delay your success, but to ensure that when it arrives, you are ready to handle it, to embrace it, and to honor it with everything you are. Sacrifice is the bridge between where you are and where you want to be. The pain you feel now is the strength you will feel tomorrow. The struggle you endure today is the freedom you will enjoy when your dreams become reality. And when that day comes, you will understand that every choice, every discomfort, and every hard decision was worth it, because it transformed you into the person capable of achieving greatness that few ever dared to pursue. This is the moment to realize the power within you, the power to sacrifice, to endure, and to rise above every comfort and distraction that has been holding you back. Your dreams are not waiting for permission. They are waiting for action. They demand that you show up every day, even when it's hard, even when no one notices, and even when fear and doubt knock at your door. And the beautiful truth is that every small sacrifice you make compounds into unstoppable momentum. Every early morning, every late night, every hour you devote to growth instead of distraction is a brick in the foundation of the life you've imagined. You have to understand, dreams demand sacrifice not to punish you, but to prepare you, to sharpen your mind, and to forge the character that can carry success with integrity and strength. So start today. Choose focus over comfort. Choose action over excuses. Choose to build yourself when others are sleeping, scrolling, or hesitating. And if you want more daily motivation, strategies, and the push to keep grinding even when it's tough, make sure you subscribe to my channel now. Because this is where we turn ambition into action, struggles into strength, and dreams into reality. Remember, your sacrifices today are the victories of tomorrow, and the life you dream of is waiting for the person brave enough to pay the price. Refuse to quit, refuse to settle, and watch as your commitment transforms your potential into unstoppable results. Sacrifice is never convenient, and it is rarely celebrated, but it is always necessary. The road to your dreams will test you in ways you cannot predict. It will demand sleepless nights. It will demand lonely mornings. It will demand patience when results seem invisible, and courage when fear tries to paralyze you. Every time you push past discomfort, every time you choose effort over ease, you are not just working toward your dream. You are building the person capable of handling it. This is why shortcuts will never work. They do not shape character, they do not strengthen resilience, and they do not prepare you for the responsibilities of success. Your dreams are priceless, and the currency they demand is sacrifice, the willingness to trade comfort for growth, distraction for focus, and instant pleasure for long-term fulfillment. There will be moments when quitting feels easier, when doubts shout louder than confidence, and when every reason to delay or give up seems logical. But those moments are not your enemies. They are the measuring sticks of your commitment. The stronger your dedication, the more capable you become. The more willing you are to endure, the more unstoppable you grow. And when you finally reach your dream, you will not only achieve the goal, you will become the kind of person who deserves it, a person whose effort, discipline, and sacrifice have created something extraordinary. That is the real reward, not just reaching the destination, but becoming powerful, resilient, and unstoppable along the way. Now is the time to stop negotiating with your potential. Your dreams are not optional. They are calling for your commitment, your focus, and your willingness to pay the price. Every choice you make, every hour you dedicate, every challenge you face is shaping the life you will live tomorrow. Sacrifice is not a burden. It is a privilege. The privilege to grow, to become stronger, and to create a future few dare to imagine. You must push harder when others rest, act faster when others hesitate, and embrace the grind when others seek comfort. Because the person who achieves extraordinary results is not the one with the easiest path. They are the one who refuse to quit, refuse to compromise, and refuse to make excuses. And if you want more motivation, daily strategies to stay disciplined, and the push to never back down from your dreams, make sure you subscribe to my channel right now. Every video here is designed to inspire action, cultivate resilience, and remind you that your sacrifices today will be the victories of tomorrow. Don't wait. Don't delay. Step into the life you've imagined, pay the price willingly, and let your commitment speak louder than your doubts. Every dream worth chasing will demand more from you than you ever thought you could give. It will test your patience, your endurance, your focus, and your courage. There will be days when it feels like the world is against you, when setbacks seem endless, when doubts grow louder than your confidence. But these moments are not signs to quit. They are signs that you are on the right path. The sacrifices you make in silence, the effort you put in when no one is watching, the discipline you maintain when temptation calls, all of it compounds into results that no shortcut could ever produce. Remember, dreams are not won in comfort. They are forged in struggle. Every time you resist giving in to distraction, every time you choose effort over ease, every time you endure discomfort for growth, you are becoming unstoppable. This is why the journey is as valuable as the destination, because the person you become through sacrifice is the one who can truly handle success. Ordinary people chase instant gratification, but extraordinary people embrace delayed reward. Ordinary people complain, blame, and give up. Extraordinary people commit, endure, and persist. And when your sacrifices are consistent, intentional, and relentless, the life you once only imagined will no longer be a dream. It will be your reality.